That's when your mind is going to start to play tricks on you. Your mind is going to start to play tricks on you. Your mind is going to start to play tricks on you. So let me just go through what I said I was going to do today. I'm going to cover Abati, which is number 1. I'm going to talk about book, which is number 2. I'm going to talk about Ashewaju, which is number 3. I'm going to talk about Way Forward, which is number 4. And I'm going to talk about Femi, which is number 5. I can start by just saying that I read the note from the article that Abati wrote about the fact that the Biafran war has not ended yet, and as such, Obi's waiting table is not going to work. I don't know where and let me say that everybody is entitled to their own opinion. My opinion is that just as much as he's entitled to it, it is not true, because if you look at he should have been more worried about the voting bloc, the voters, the mixers. Party should have been more, I'm more worried about the voting bloc, the practicality of the voters, where something would just be so obvious that the message will stick. Because if he won the last, he was the third, based on the fact that he didn't have no infrastructure and he didn't have the time to be antagonizing Ashewaju for a long period of time. He wasn't a crook. He has no, Ashewaju didn't have no track record of hunger, insecurity, and all this that's currently on the ground. Obi can become like Obama, because Obama almost didn't make it because there were forces that was against him that made me feel, when I was in America, that the Southern Poverty League was much like they were putting out a story where they were calling him all kinds of names, calling him all kinds of N-words and everything. But the voting bloc felt that it was time to give a black man a chance. And I believe that this could be a big thing based on how I left the system 40 years ago, so I'm just back into it. I don't know what's really going on right now, but I believe that the little time that I listened to him a year ago and the present tomorrow, I think Obi has a big shot at it. A lot of people are going to be saying the opposite, but I believe Obi can do it. If he doesn't do it, that's okay. But he's planting a fertile ground for more Eastern people to be able to roll on this, the bill on his on the pile that he's putting there. Okay. It's same when I take that comment, let me quickly take Obi on the book. He was in town. He went to a book signing. I read the book. I tried to preview the book, and I found out that the book is entertaining. And all the information that was in the book was already in the public space in there. My book has a different spin to it because my book is not, it's a big point of takeoff. Something that we need to do going forward, and if we mess around like that, we'll be able to make the world work during our lifetime. Because the world is not working, we'll know that. I mean, that's what Trump is trying to do, our companies. But he's trying to accomplish that, but inside his heart, he would rather prefer that his ancestors are not marginalized or are not brought 6 feet under. He wants to always fly in that stratosphere. He wants to fly high. So he wants white people to always be at the top, at the hem of our faith. That's why he's frustrated with Putin, because he felt that Putin did not just hold hands together and said, let us bring this war to an end, because I'm a white male, you're a white male. But Putin happened to be looking out for people like Iran, South Africa. Putin is doing what you call duality, to the right, to the left, and stuff like that. So my book, I want you guys to pick it up, and I also want you guys to pick mine up too, because both of them are diametrically different. Let me quickly talk about a word or two about Shiwaju. There is Trump did put a bounty on some South African president about a week ago, saying that they were pushing drugs into America. That did made the people who are advising Shiwaju that Trump might drop the bombshell with that Greenspan Freedom of Information Act that may come out. So, and then the media house started telling Trump to take his leg off the gas, because they're talking about the governors are building machines when the people are hungry, and that the country is full of banditries and kidnapping, and that sort of America should not be coming to the country and stuff like that. But Ashwaji just told him that we are not enemy. Okay. Same thing South Africa told Trump, we are not enemy either, even though you can see now that if he pushes South Africa, which is a big brother in Africa, and he pushes Nigeria, which is another big brother, why is he pushing this narrative of these two big brothers? That's because of his hate for our skin tone. Okay? I want to quickly run into way forward. What do I do from here? Going forward, I'm currently happy that I have the equipment to do the YouTube that I'm doing. I need to be able to record it live, and then at the same time put it into what you call audio MP3, and then throw it out there as a paywall for a podcast, because podcast is the future of the media. I know this because people can download it while they are washing dishes or washing their car and be listening to it. And as a matter of fact, as we now speak today, almost all information that is coming out from politicians in particular, are coming out through what they call podcast houses. Matter of fact, I even had a point where I think I have two podcasts that I was that I have two podcast houses that I think I even looking at. It's what you call Edmund Obili, EDMUND podcast. There's ROSEBUD with Gale, GALES, BRENDRETH podcast. These are information that's coming out from those people, and I believe that podcast is a big thing, and I want to be part of that, because I'm a little bit frustrated for the reason that the YouTube is not doing what I wanted it to do that much, even though the numbers of the YouTube is a little bit low. It's a little bit low, but still, by now, I should have already got more than what I have got here, and I'm not happy about that. So I'm bringing in the big guns to see what I can do going forward. So I'll stop there. Let me talk about Kenny. Sani Shiu, with his own wit, did say that Kemi should bring back her name and go take the name of Kemi Kardashian. That Kim Kardashian, which is what you call those family reality talk hosts and all that. Okay. He was not taking no side. I am not going to take no side either, because I believe that something good came out of it, which is the fact that the biggest area where he has committed blunder so far has been the fact that he should have consulted with AI, artificial intelligence, before going to that one on the podcast that she went last week to say that I'm a woman. That's the reason why my children cannot become Nigerian citizen and all that. That's, to me, that's even though she said that, but keep one thing is that she said she's a woman. Kamala Harris said it's a woman. Nancy Pelosi says a woman. Natasha, the Senator Natasha of Kogi, the Abomboki, says a woman. Yusufu, what you call Aisha Yusuf, says a woman. So, if all these people are calling themselves women, it means that women's issues are popping up the weight that I have given to it makes it feel that the things are going to take place where I wanted things to really go. Because they were the omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. They just got jealous on. So when that fluke happened, they went back to the skin color, which is the color of our skin tone. So, if you haven't gained anything from what I'm saying today, it's unfortunate. My book, like I said, should be bought along with the book of the one that we came into town to come up, sign off on. And my link is https://seller.com/0133512713. 0133512713. So go buy my book and go buy the book that Obi was promoting, because both of them are opposite each other. One is entertaining, inspirational. So whether you are rich or poor, doesn't matter. You're going to be able to get something out of it. The little preview that I've done about it is that it's the information that is out there which is reaffirmed. In my case, mine is a point of takeoff, PT, which means if you read my book, we can make the world work during our lifetime, which is the big thing, big kahuna, big thing. And that's what I had a problem with Abati, saying that Biafra war has not ended. Where he's took off, I went back to 18 billion light years back, 18 trillion carbon dating light years back, when humanity were an embodiment of people, of black people, and they went out to go and populate the other part of the world. So again, you have my word, and you know that I am banking at Zenith Bank, and my name is OGIESOBA. Middle name is DAVI, the last name is IDADA, and my bank account is 2435887027. Zenith Bank, 2435887027. My YouTube, my email address is azimikoko5@gmail.com. My phone number is 234-70-3362-7981. 234-70-3362-7981. Thank you for your support. Barrows and James.